What's up, YouTube? Got a little video I wanted to do this evening. Just got back from cruising the coast, had an excellent time down there. I picked up a couple new parts for the OBS Chevy. So tonight we're going to be installing this. This is my new Forever Sharp steering wheel, and also got a set of these window cranks. I'm gonna put those on, and I've already installed the billet rearview mirror I picked up. It was an easy install, looks much better. But this is the original cranks, and then this is the original steering wheel. It's just tires getting real thin right here. We've redone the interior, everything else is already done. So this is kind of the final step of getting everything rounded out. Still need to do the carpet at some point, but that's a project for down the road. But we'll walk through the steps of this and get to the end reveal. All right, guys, so we're starting to remove the components around the steering wheel for the install. The first thing we have to remove is this piece that goes under the dash. Now there's two T27 bolts, one here, one here, that are holding this from the bottom. And also, if you look, see how this is made, it's got hooks on the end of it. So you've got to kind of pop it down a little bit, take your time, and wiggle it back to get off of these hooks, or you can get it out from under the dash. So the next thing we're going to do is turn the key to the on position to unlock the steering wheel and get it at an up and down angle like that, where we can access. There's some push pins behind here that we have to engage to push the airbag out of the spot. All right, you can see the airbag starting to come loose on one side. What I'm using is just a regular little awl with a sharp point. So let's turn the steering wheel back the other way where we can access this side. As I said, you're not gonna be able to, if you unhook the battery, you're not gonna be able to crank the truck to do this. So I've seen some videos, people not unhook the battery, but the idea of an airbag blowing up in my face is just not the way I want to end the day. Alright, so the airbag module is out. You have to pull this little safety piece out first, and then use your awl to push down right here and disconnect this wire. Take that out of the way, save it for a buddy for a surprise later. Next step, we're going to remove the steering wheel nut. Going to be a 21mm. Get us an extension, see if we can break it loose with the sole. electric ratchet. Turn the key off where it locks. Alright, there's the nut. Turn the wheel back to the center position. Make sure our tires are lined up. Key back off. Let's see which one of these bolts is our friend here. It's my first time actually using this set of steering wheel puller. Got it off of eBay for around $20-something. It's always something handy to have, whether you're working on vehicles or equipment or whatever. It can always come in handy. Get a ratchet. Alright, you want to make sure that your steering wheel puller is, the tip of it's in this middle part right here before you get ready to start tightening. Get this wire out of your way. We'll take this apart later. Watch the previous video. This mechanism here has to come out, and there's a snap ring holding it in at the bottom. Get something to try to get that snap ring out of there. So what I did, I didn't have a pair of snap ring pliers, so I took these two awls and stuck one in each side and just kind of pry it out and got it open enough to get the snap ring out of there. We weren't worried about reusing it, so it didn't matter. So this mechanism here is part of the airbag system, and it's got to come out. Alright, so that's loose. I guess this tape is like for the firing of the airbag or something. I'm not real sure. But regardless, the airbag can't go back in there with the new steering wheel, so it's irrelevant. So I'm just going to tuck this wire back here out of the way, and I'm going to do a little research before I finish this video on how to do this and your airbag light not be on. Alright, so we're ready to start putting the steering wheel adapter on. Now, put the nut on. And see if we can pull it down the rest of the way with the nut. a regular ratchet for this. I don't like tightening things really tight with that air ratchet or that electric ratchet because I can't feel like you can doing it by hand. That's pretty tight on there. So now that we got that done, our horn button's still installed in there. Oh, baby. These bolts are 4mm, if you need to know. For some reason, they shorted me one bolt. Didn't pay attention when I bought the steering wheel. Got a deal on the steering wheel. It was at the last day of cruising the coast, the swap meet, and I went over there, and it was about an hour left to go in the swap meet. Everybody was kind of clearing out, starting to pack up, and made the guy an offer and saved about $30 on the steering wheel. So maybe a tip: go hit the vendors right before they get ready to load up, because they don't want to have to load all that crap back up. So there it is. Steering wheel's installed. I'm gonna put this bezel back under the bottom. I'm gonna clean everything up good before I do that. While I got it all apart, it's a perfect time to do that. But put a little tilt mechanism back in here, and yeah, I'd say this is a major upgrade from what I had. Looks cool, feels good. Size is a little bit smaller than what the original one was. You can compare them side by side. This one basically will fit inside this one. I believe this is a 14-inch steering wheel, but I like the little bit smaller steering wheel. I'm tall, so it gives me a little more leg room. But we're gonna wrap this up, and we get a little video of doing the window cranks and get a reveal on the full thing after we're done. Got our tool here to remove the clip with, and you simply just slide that down in between here, twist this around till it locks in. As I said, simply 30 minutes later, get this friggin' window crank off. So anyway, that didn't go as well as I was hoping to, but got it off of there. So this new kit comes with different adapters. This will be the right one for my truck. Put that up on there and just tap it in. Or not. So I got aggravated and quit videoing before I got the window cranks installed, but all it was an adapter. Put that up on the shaft, tighten the little set screw, and then this has a set screw on this one. You slide it up on there, but I like those a lot better. I think they're cool. A lot better than the originals. Got the steering wheel put in. Like I say, I'm short of bolts here. I'll pick one of those up at the hardware. I don't know why I didn't have one, but man, I think that really just kind of set the interior off, having the new steering wheel and the window cranks. I brought my wife out to look at it, and she said the most dreaded words of any that any car guy wants to hear. She said, "Oh, it looks cute." Ladies, never tell your man this truck looks cute. Advice for the day. Thanks for watching, guys.